I want to just first thank you all for being here. It's a great opportunity to kind of celebrate a new relationship with Lifestar and our new vendor, Air Methods. Our Board of County Commissioners and our county administrator and her team, they believe in public safety. And when you think about public safety, you think about what brings people to a community, what brings them to a city. It's public safety, it's the education system, obviously it's the market of the real estate as well. One thing I am here to tell you, public safety in this community, because of their investment into us, is a very high standard, and it is a standard that should be across the nation. So we value that, and we appreciate their leadership to allow this to happen. When we respond to a house for a stroke patient, and they exhibited deficits, when we arrived on scene, we would stabilize them, we would bring them to the hospital, and majority of those patients, when they walked into the hospital with a deficit, they walked out with the same deficit that was permanent. Here's the difference of today. So now we're going 26 years down to where we are currently. And this is where this helicopter behind us has a huge impact. When we have them when we identify that we have a stroke alert today, and it's a very specific criteria, we have to take them to a comprehensive stroke facility. And there are designated areas that are not close by. But here's the difference. We put them in the helicopter, we fly them to these facilities, they go in with deficits, but a lot of them now walk out with no deficits at all. It's a huge change in just medicine itself, but this program helps us truly capitalize on that new change.
This program, as Chief said, has been in place here at Martin County, and through the years, because it was not a financial sound program, and when we were looking at ways that we had to cut our budget and save money, and during the recession particularly, we looked at this program to determine whether or not it was something that we really needed to have here in our community. And the outpour from the community was so intense that the county commissioners, the Board of County Commissioners, decided to continue this program and to fund whatever deficit it provided.
I have the privilege of representing my colleagues that are here today and my other two that are not. I'll speak both first as a citizen and then as a commissioner. As a citizen, like all of you, there are certain expectations we have when we live in a community. You don't know all of the details that go into it. You just know, and I say this all the time, no one calls 911 to tell the sheriff's office or fire rescue that they're having a great day. It's probably the worst day in a family's life. So with that in mind, as a citizen, I would tell you that we have a certain expectation of these services. Now, you don't think about it, but many communities don't have an air rescue component of their fire rescue program. And so we are so fortunate that we've had it here for 20 years. And so there had been some conversations as budgets go up and down that this was really the old model was expensive. And I met with the chief and his team and I said, I represent the folks of not just Palm City, but all of the entire community, and they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that there won't be a helicopter service, because as the chief had said, whether it's a stroke or a catastrophic injury, this is your only chance to live. Now, we have the best and the brightest on the ground, the best personnel. They're highly trained. As commissioners, we've made it our duty, our honor and our duty to make sure that they have the proper training, the proper equipment. And now what you'll see throughout this year is the proper facilities to train and live and store their equipment.
The chief mentioned beforehand the importance of that golden hour, and that helicopter is going to now allow Martin County clinicians to be anywhere within this county within just a matter of minutes. And so it's absolutely vital to have an airframe like this to properly serve a county such as yours, who's also growing very quickly. It gives us the chance also to bring into this partnership the things that Air Methods can offer up, which is the largest civilian air fleet within the country. We had over 150,000 flight hours last year, so we're able to not only help the Martin County clinicians be their best on your worst day, as the commissioner was mentioning beforehand, but also the pilots that we have are some of the most highly trained pilots within the world, not just within the country. Night vision goggles to help make sure that those clinicians stay safe in addition to the patients.